lunch or lunchtime coin finds. Thought I'd get on here as quick as I can to finish off the coins from this morning, the dollar coins. I didn't have much time to do that this morning. Well, I'd already been on for an hour and 40 minutes, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on here with my screen. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Just getting my screen ready. So anyway, I got $240 worth of $1 to look through. So we'll see what's in here. As I said, from my normal bank this morning. If anybody watched it this morning, just bear with me for a sec. Just make sure I got all that set correctly. Yep. Yeah. All right. Jobby, there you going, buddy? On your music run again, eh? Scatology with Jez and Jobby. Round 2. Yep, round 2. Yeah, got to get them done, so why not? Let me just see if I put a white background on there and see if that might even things up a bit. That might. Oh, I haven't got any lights on anyway. I'll put that one on. Yeah, that might be better. Right, we'll stick with that. Okay, so we'll have a look. And yeah, I went through this morning all the 50-cent pieces and another large head. Isn't it? That looks further away from the edge. I'll have to keep some of these and check the. Let me see, not focusing. Why aren't you focusing? What's in? I don't know what's going on with this, but it isn't focusing too close. But they're all of them are RB all spaced. But you need to look at the distance from the lettering to the inner rim. That looks a little further away than the normal ones. I'll keep that one. Now these can be rotated. I'll just check, see if it's rotated. No. No, so that one's not rotated. But you can get small and large head on them. And it'd be like the 10-cent piece and the $2. You're just looking for the distance here. Don't worry about this here, the IRB. It'll be the same on all of them. Is that my hand blocking that? Put another light on to see. Yeah, so anyway, that one's not rotated, but I'll keep it because I want to check it with other ones I find. I don't know if that background is any good, you know. I might go back to my dark background and see if that does any better. But yes, sometimes it just doesn't seem to be wanting to focus properly. I don't know if that's. No, just hold with me again, and I'm going to try something else because I want to make sure that I get it so I can see it, and you guys can also see it nicely. So just bear with me for 260. That was a 2019. No AUS on it. And these have just fallen over a bit in my hand. All will be fixed up in 2.6. Yeah, that's better. Put it a bit closer. The closer you can get it to your camera, the better, without using the zoom, because the zoom puts it out. All right, so no rotate. These ones, the large head is differentiated by having the all-spaced IRB, and on this one It's the I-spaced RB join. And so that's a standard, and the large head is all spaced, if you find one. Never found one in 22 years. Could be out there, could be a one-off, could be a mistake somebody made, could have been just a strike error. Yeah, I'm yet to find one. Anyway, there's two of these, 2003, women's suffrage. There's the large design, which this is, and there's the small design. The small design, just look at that gap there, and that gap there is what the small design, that's about what it is. Say 1 mil to the large design's about, say, 0.7. The distance is closer here on this one, the D to the inner rim closer, and there's hardly any prong there at all. The small one, long prong, and a bigger distance here, and the gap matches that one. So 10 million, I get 3 or 4 of these to one small. I'll keep that in case we come across a small one to compare. Yeah, we've got to work on the live, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy. You know, you get setting up, getting it all ready, having it so it's in focus. Main thing is making sure you know everything that you're finding, that what you talk about, that you know you've got research on it and all that. Not hearsay. I don't use, unless I've seen it or read it and pictures. I don't believe it till I see it. I've got to have proof, because that way it stops hearsay, and hearsay turns into rumours, rumours turn into some sort of reality, and it turns that coin into a deceiving amount of money that it's not worth. So yeah, but yeah, just background knowledge, and then the rest is work out your lighting, work out your camera distances, all that, where you're going to be. Yeah. There's one shiny one in there. Let's have a look. 2016 or something, is it? No, 2018, yeah. Yeah, end of the 15s, all the 16s, 17s, and the start of the 18s were all really nice material. Couple of shinies standard, but anyway, we'll just go straight to it. If I miss any cut errors and stuff, don't worry. I'll pick them up to show you, but truth is I got so many of them, and they're pretty common fodder, the cut error. No, not all spaced. And they got 2 reverses on them. You got the thin numbers and the thick. They're the thick numbers. The thin ones, there's a bigger gap between the 9 and 0, and you'll see distinctly that they're thinner. So yeah, so there's a variety on the back, thin numbers, and a variety on the front with large head all spaced IRB, if they exist. Never found one. And you get these rotated. Anzacs, not very nice looking. Worst coin for errors. Best coin for everyone finding errors, but the worst coin, dollar coin, 2008. It's got the most errors on them. 88, look down here for any small cuds here. Missing beads from die fill. 20 million. Not worth looking at. 8. That 2016 is a changeover. I haven't seen a changeover for a while. That's another coin to look for, you know, of course. anyone that noodles should know that anyway, without me telling them. They should know all the top ones. But yeah, I need a changeover for a little while there. I think I found 6 or 7 last year. Well, so you can tell there's not many out there anyway. There's a shiny one here. What have we got? There you go. Great Australia Coin number 2. S for Sydney Harbour Bridge. That was in my favourite 2021. Did I say 22? Yeah, 21. That was in my top 10 favourites. Yes. A to Z. You get those. All of them. And the special coin that year was the G for Great Barrier Reef, and that had a coloured fish, a little clownfish and a coral and that on it. Looked really good. About they're $250, $300 for them now. Probably get them down around 200 on a good day, if you're lucky, on an auction. 99, that one's not rotated, and it doesn't have the cut error in here. And what about its writing? It's a bit worn. Oh yeah, that's gapped. That's the other one. Sorry about them, I'll fix that up. I had to move them anyway. Well, I'll tell you, that top one's still looking a little further away. Look at the top of the T. And that's the difference on the $2. That's why they're so hard to tell. On the $2, if it's 0.2 of a mil, the small head is 0.3. And the small head on the $2 is what you're looking for, not the large head, because all of them are. You've got to go through about 20 or 30, 1999, what years was I saying then? Damn. The $2, yeah, you've got to go through about 20 to 30 of them, and they'll all be large head before you find the small head. And they're extremely hard to identify, and I've got videos on there to help identify them, because the difference is 0.1, just like that. I can see that there is a noticeable difference there. And let's have a look at the IRB on this one. I can get it in focus. Why isn't this focusing? They're all spaced. And they're filthy dirty. Oh, it was covered. And that's all spaced. All spaced, it's non-serif eye. It's just like a straight chip. I can't get this in focus. Yeah, it's just like a straight chip. The all joined and the eye spaced are B joined. The eye has big T-bars top and bottom because they're serif. This is non-serif. Anytime you see a non-serif eye, it's a large head, no matter if you can see that gap or not. Alright, I've done the 2001 20 cents to explain to you the gap between the RB, that it's there, but it's tiny. But you just have to look for that non-serif eye, and it's a large head. On the 2001s. On this one, it's on all of them, and it'll just be just like the 10 cents, 99 10 cents. The IRB is the same, but what you're looking for is the distance on here. Now the 10 cents, they stand out real easy, but the $2, because it's a small coin, they don't stand out. They're extremely hard. And there's a noticeable difference there. Top of the S, look. There's a noticeable difference. So, I'll keep that, we'll see. That could be a small head standard, what I would call that, and a large head. And so far, I've got 17 rotated ones, and they're all large head, or every one of them. So, So yeah, so don't worry about the IRBs, just look for that distance from the top of the lettering to the rim, the same as on the $2, the same as on the 10 cents. And the 20 cents I don't believe, but it could be, you'd have to check your books, but I don't check them. And the 5 cents has something going on with it too. I think it's with the IRB on them, I'm not 100% sure, or it might be nothing. Yeah, so anyway, there you go. Having a day full of coins, eh? Yeah, nothing like that. Alright, get that finger out of there. I'm just concentrating, I'm just looking. I'll do this so I can get through them quicker. I've got a few there to look at. Yeah, if I stop at every coin it'll be here all day, man. So I'll just go through anything I pick out that I want to pick out, that is, because there might be some that I just disregard because I'm not fussed about them, you know. Some of the rabbity ones, I'll probably pick them out and tell you, but keep them, well, they're pretty abundant, just like rabbits themselves. Not short of that error. Just don't know if I'm too close. What if we're going to go back here, get it back in focus again? Yeah. Or it is, these lights are just over doing it. Or it's not enough light, I don't know. Anyway, I'll put them all back on. But if you don't get the correct light, and that can make your videos look out of focus too when you're looking at them, when you're looking down. Oh, you know what that is? That's my pie. The pie is done. It's patiently going to wait in the oven for me to get him. Probably shouldn't have done it because I've got a ton of dollars here still. Another 2,000. Come on, rotate. Make it worth doing. No large head. No. Get my finger out of there. I think maybe it doesn't like... I'm talking to myself because I just can't believe that this camera isn't staying focused. It keeps going out of focus real quick. I wonder if it's that background playing with it. I don't know. Look, 2,000. You know, nice high rims for a change. Bit beaten and worn there, but seriously, for 2,000, it's actually got some height on there. But anyway, that would have been nice as a mule. Don't think it's got the any rabbit ears or roo foot to tail. That'd be alright if it was a mob of roos. Plenty of Anzacs around. Oh, right, you go. Oh, okay, yeah, check your mates. So Jobby's checking his mate's jar of coins before he, I don't know, before he goes somewhere. Yes, the noodle in half an hour. How he's helping me study. He got to search a mate's jar before he goes to the bank. That's it. And Sim's nephew too young to noodle, yeah. Take, I don't know, I've sort of took a guess at around 6, 7 when they learn not to eat it. they don't have to know so much. It's basically just saying, oh, that's a good one, and put it in the money box for them, you know, around 6, 7, 8, whatever, you know. Sort of work them into checking them for what they got in that. And they're saving money. If anything, you're going to save some money. Buy you a nice Chrissy present. That way. There's a couple of light ones there, probably 16s, 17s, 18s. Finger just loves getting in the picture, you know. I think he's lonely half the time. He just keeps wandering in there, sitting around. Make a difference. They're low mintage. I think they're 4.7s or something like that. Make a difference, $1, 2003. That one's not very good though. Nope, nothing in that lot. Must be a mule in here somewhere. It keeps dropping me donkeys. Oh right, you got to do jazzes from the other channel. Oh yeah, from your music channel. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, mate. Go around. Are you going to tell him if you find anything? Find a mule, would you tell him that? He's probably got an idea anyway. He might even be watching and now he's going to be sus about you checking him, mate. Another donate. What's this one? Oh yeah, well I checked 3 rolls already earlier this morning, so that's the 2 of them there, the 2020, 2021. Yeah, so 12.5 mil and 5 mil for the 21, and the 22s will be 7.5 mil if they stick to their 25 million that they were producing over the 3 years. Yeah. Ugh, that's not dyewear, that's worn. That's been used somewhere. Look at all this. Huh? All the beating on there. That's been bashed. That's been used in a machine, you know, pokies, something like that. Oh look, what we got? C for cherry ripe. Oh yum! The big, huge bars of them, not the small ones, in the freezer. Ooh. And a bottle of Coke. Yeah. I should do an ad for them, and I'm open to ads for anybody that's out there, rich companies. If I believe in you, you'll get a good ad. Yeah, I love cherry ripes. Alright, so 2021, that's number 2. So I've got 2 number 2s, C and S, and I've got 2 number 1s from that. So those 3 rolls this morning, I got 2 2019s out of it. It was pretty good. And a donate and a dinosaur. So I got 4 out of the 3 rolls, which was just over 10% return, which is pretty good. And the 50-cent pieces, I got 7 of them out of $80. Yeah, 7 out of 80, 160 coins. Anyway, it's about 4%. So between 3 and 5% again. Always hits the mark. Always hits the mark. The percentages work beautiful. They work out every day, every noodle, every time. And so that 4 out of those 3 rolls, that was double. That was 10% there, so just over. So that was really good for 4 rolls. Spud, oh, how you going, bro? Dave, how you going? Oh yeah, so Dave's done all right with his mate's coins, and he got some too. Yeah. So yeah, so Spudley, you're up there in the nice weather, where you got rain, going fishing. Always seems a nice atmosphere up there, mate, when you're doing your lives. So yeah, look for this one again. Oh no, that's the other stick gone. Now I hit that down there this morning. I'm going to have to put a block over there. And we're looking for the large and small head, and it'll be the distance here. They're all going to be IRB all spaced, as the other coins, as I explained before. You got to look here for the distance. Going to be real hard because I'm pretty sure that other one I showed just before, I got 2 of them there, and I can see a distinct distance. One's like 0.2 of a mil and the other's 0.3, which will be like the $2, a real dog to identify, especially if they're worn anyway. Yeah, so I might have got myself a small standard head there. And it might be just like the $2, where the standard head is the one that you can't find. You'll get 20 or 30 $2 large head before you'll get a small standard head. They minted more of the variety than they did the standard, which is, there's not many years got that. But that's how it is, and who knows, that 99 just might be the same. But the standard head, again, to match with the $2, is the one that's scarcer to find. And what that just says is, don't always go on the variety being the lowest minted and the one to get, all right? Because there's a big storm bashing outside, freaks me out after the rain. Wow, we got like a little mini tornado going through here. I'm not kidding you. You should see it outside. You can probably, I don't know if you can hear the plastic in the background that's covering all the roof, the ceiling that caved in. But that's going crazy. It just breathes in and out badly. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know what I was saying anyway, some bourgeois. Get back to this. He wants to get in there. Hello. Is anyone Cheech and Chong movie? I was just thinking of it. Yeah, it just kicked in. Everything sort of stopped off. We've had a few gusts go through, you know. That one was pretty gusty. Yeah, but now nothing's moving. I swear to God, everything's... I'm looking at there. I got one of those double swing chairs that you sit in. With, you know, the canopy that's on the top of it, just that thing. That thing was nearly lifting the whole thing over. Now it's not even moving. So yeah, we got to get that bit here. The sudden wind gust. Oh, so Spud. So do you love your badge, buddy? Can I show? I've got a copy of it here. Oh no, well I won't show you it because you probably want to do that. So no, I'm not going to do it. Well, I already did it on the live and showed you, didn't I? But everyone would have to go through that for an hour or two before they found it, so that's all pretty safe of many people seeing the actual design I put on the badge. Oh man, I'm going to have to get my little chopper that cuts through these because my pointer isn't made for it. Normally I'd just crack these, but as I said, I used to tell everyone to hold their ears. If anyone remembers from a couple of years ago, I'd say hold your ears, and I'd just crack these on the. I'd just crack these on the side of the desk here, which I'm tempted to do again. They're easier to open. All right, let's check it out. No, rotate. Rotate your coin, Spud. So Spud did a video, go over and watch it, and it is titled that. I did a post too, and that was rotate your coins. Look for that. What's going on here? This, mate, I'm glad I'll be getting another phone real soon, and I'm going to have great joy in making a video of me hammering this phone to death. I'll do a shorts and I'll just tell everyone, here's the problem. And when I've finished, I would have fixed the problem. That might get me some hits, eh? Yeah, Samsung 8 Plus, S Plus, S Plus. So it's the bigger one. I mean, I think it was like, there's $1,100 new. There's F for Farmer Joe. I saw that you was once a farmer there too, Spud. Feeding the pig with the, love to have a bit of 4X, drinking the 4X, that was pretty good. And man, did he jump up on that fence, oh, that's huge. He or she, I didn't see. But yeah. So yep, farmer needs a wife. Who watches that crap? I don't. Anyway. Yeah, I'll just go quiet on that. Yeah, that was all right. So yeah, that was no, that was 2022. That's number 3. So we've got Great Australia Coin Hunt 1, 2, and 3 there. So all 3 of them found. Long time ago. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, so you left the farm, mate. But it looked alright, bit of land there, bit of bush. Nothing for the horse space, that's the thick lettering, it's not rotated. I think I'm slowing down, I better quicken it up. It's still stay in focus. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Its time is short. Maybe it knows. Nothing goes on with them on that side. Get rim cuts, something. We're nearly there. Just hold your ears. That's the easiest one. No mucking around. I might keep that pile separate, keep it then a bit lower. Might be alright. Spud Lee. Yeah, look, have you got, go on my post, Jobby. I've got posts there. I did a post for Spud. It's only about 5 or 6 posts back. And, or Spud Lee, but I haven't got the link to put there. And I've got all links, everything blocked here. Spud, he's different. Oh, I'm putting those coins on the ones I haven't checked yet. Damn, let me start again. Spud, gracious, he allows them to do it, but if I allow that, I'm getting spammed like crazy, and people are sending people the sites which are breaching YouTube's regulations on what you can actually put a link to in YouTube. That's YouTube right across. And if they're in there, you can get done by YouTube for having links that breach the guideline communities. So they usually automatically cut them out, as I've explained to Sim, and I know myself. If you use full stops, dots, and don't leave spaces, it becomes a link under YouTube, and they won't let it through. So don't use full stops, or if you do, make sure you got a space. If you don't, they become a internet.com. It doesn't matter if you got .123, dot whatever. YouTube's analytics are programmed to pick that up as an illegal link outside of YouTube to a site that they deem is inappropriate, and they won't let the comment go through. So don't use full stops, and if you do, make sure you've got spaces. And that's why they get automatically taken away, and you wonder how come it didn't, what's going on? It's because you didn't put a space after your full stop. 99.9% of the time, that's why your comment doesn't make it onto somebody's videos straight off. Not because of the blocks they got in, but because of having that dot and a letter. A letter before it, or a number, and a dot and a letter and number after it is an automatic link. And those ones they don't let through because they're not a .com, they're not a .org, they're not a .net, they're nothing. And they stop them immediately. Alright, nothing on there. Oh, hold your ears. What have we got there? Fell out. D for Daryl Lee Chocolates. Yep. I'd advertise for them any day of the week. I eat their stuff all the time. I always eat it. Every day. We have Daryl, got it in the cupboard there now, tons of it. The ginger. Love the chocolate covered ginger. Oh, munch that down all day. Beautiful. Ginger from Bundaberg. Somewhere, I don't know where it comes from, but hey. Poor man's gold, how you going, brother? Howdy doody to you in the US of A. What's the time over there? Well, you just home, just going to bed? Had a long day on the hauling the trucks. Driving the trucks, I should say. That's got all crap going on there. Come here. 2004. Oh look, I told you guys about them the other day. Look, I told you, they're standard. All the I haven't found it. I don't know if I found the 2004 that's been struck in the centre yet. They're all off, and it'll be a tilted die again. Yep, look, it's dead flat there, and it's hit here first, and that's finning. But the thing is, it's gone over because of the wear. If that was brand spanking new, they would be standing up sharp as like a fin. And that's gone up between the gap between the anvil die and the collar. And it's called finning. It's gone squeezed in there because it's on the only way that gap can open is with a vertically tilted die. It's hit here first and hardly even touched it. That's a tilted die caused that. 2004s, they're all overlooking even that down there. So the bottom, so even that's pretty scarce. So the obverse and the reverse die. That's come down, and they haven't put them in. Probably had a hangover. Just couldn't get the laser level on it and tighten up the grub screws individual and get it all square. You what? I betcha. Anyway, there you go. And for Ramsey Street, it died, and then suddenly it came back. You know, that reminds me of construction. When a really bad company screws everyone over, doesn't pay their super and their money, they fold up, they go under, they get rid of all the people they don't like, they start up a company again, and they rehire the dudes out of that they like, and they haven't got done for unfair dismissal. They did it too. Channel 10. Anyway, in for Ramsey Street. Neighbours, there's Ramsey Street. 2019, yeah, that's Gash 1. So we've got 3 of them. Yeah. Alrighty. Keep going there. I'm just quiet because there's not much chop going on with these at the moment. Not much there. Okay. What's going on with that? No, it's nothing. That's worn. That's another coin machine or something. Worn out. Oh, I've still got some. Oh, I've got 1 coin left in the thing. Oh, there's a mule, isn't it? Sitting behind waiting for me. Oh, look, that's just as crappy as that other thing. These two. Alright. Oh, yeah, so Sim's just got home and her back porch is flooded. I've got wind blowing like no man's land. Not from me. Hold the ears. Don't give you much time to hold your ears. Oh, look, there's one. What's in there? Come on, dino. It's digging out. Oh no, the wattle. I love wattle trees. I think they class them as a weed in Victoria. Seriously. Not allowed to plant them. I love them. There's nothing smells better than the wattles, and there's nothing like looking at a whole road line of miles upon miles of yellow gum trees on either side, being the wattle, and with your fresh air vent open, your windows open, you can get that here in Victoria driving up the Yarrawonga. It just goes for miles, and I love it. The sight is just amazing to look down. Just looking straight ahead, just yellow. And the smell in the air, beautiful. So yeah, I love the wattle. Very nice. Very pretty tree. Yeah, so well, there you go. The wattle. Nice. Keep in. That's 2022, so that's number 3. So I got 3 3s, 2 2s, and 3 1s. That's the coin hunt years in each year. 3, 2, and 3. Yeah, anyway, I'll just have a quick now. I'll just try and get through these. Yeah, I'm keeping these to check the ones again, the show yous. And all of them pointed A. Steve, I can't see any difference with the A's, they're all pointed. But I'll keep them to check them, get the ones, and I'm going to show you. I don't know if I showed you last year. I think I did show everybody last year in the video on them. I'm pretty sure I did. It was spur of the moment live. I just grabbed them, pointed them out, and that was it. So it was like 5 minutes, and I just did it. So I don't know which one. Julie, how you going, Julie? Sort of hanging on there because my brain's thinking of one thing, my hand's doing another thing, and just try and get through real quick. 99. See, that looks closer again, that one, to the other one. I definitely reckon that one's going to be a small head 99. This isn't rotated. And so far, if I'm right, the rotates are going to be all the large head, and the standard 99, the small head, is going to be non-rotated. You watch, betcha. Be very rare that they did it on both 2 dies. I said there all the time, these rotates are going to be 1 die. I don't think there'll be more than 1. These things, they made tons of them because it just kept turning and turning. It could have been more than 1, and it just wasn't locking, it was turning. So obviously the collar was turning. Round and round and round. The collar. Well, anyway, it's a toss-up. It's like the chicken and the egg was at the top. Which die was turning? Which one? Was it the obverse? Was it the reverse? Even if but if it dropped in, no, it wouldn't matter. No, so it's not the collar. Well, not the collar. So yeah, it's the chicken and the egg anyway. Which one rotated? Which one? Can't say. No one can say because we don't know. We don't know which side was rotating. No indication at all. Alright. I'm glad that missed my foot. Hold your ears. Because they hurt when they drop. I got thongs on. It's only 23, but still sort of warmish. So today up in Queensland was interesting on the weather this morning because they said that up there in Brisbane they're going to get, I think it was 30 degrees, let's say. But they said there's so much moisture in the air that it's going to feel between 6 and 8 degrees hotter than that 30 because of the humidity. Eh? So that is what's up there. And I've been up there in that, where I've been on the bus, and you can't see out the bus because of the heat, because of the condensation from everybody's breath. The car, the whole bus inside is just fog. You don't see out the windows. That's the humidity that was in Brisbane in the Gold Coast. I remember, and we got off the bus and walked up to that, what's that big shopping centre thing in the Gold Coast there. Anyway, we'd stopped about a K short or something because we were just absolutely sweating. And you know what time it was? It was 8 o'clock in the morning. And what I was looking at was, and what we were talking about when we got off there was, does everyone have a shower when they get to work? Because, man, we were a bucket. And people on there are going to work. And if we're a bucket, mate, they're white, they're like me, I don't, whatever, can't handle the heat from Wales. Pacific Fair, that's the one, on the way there. And so there's people go to work there and they get to work and they're already probably feeling like the end of the day because they're just sweaty before they even walk in the door. I worked at, you'd have to have a change of clothes, complete from socks, undies, right through. And if you're lucky, you have a shower. But if it was me going to work on the bus every morning like that, I would be, mate, just sweat. And so that's why we decided not to live up there. We went up there. The humidity just killed us. I just couldn't, unless you worked in an office outside, I couldn't work. The humidity just murdered me. I'd just sweat, man. I'd just be, and I'd end up losing weight and be nothing, just a thin store. Anyway, look, that's like the other 2004, done it again. No, Tilda dies. Nearly every time Tilda dies, but that is because that's the only way that finning will open up. That tiny gap between them will appear only when it's tilted. So the 2004s, all of them, just common. This one, looking for that cut in there. So anyway, yeah, so up there, I mean, not, all right for a holiday, but I was up there. We were up there for a long time, years, whatever, more. Look, that one, 2004. Let me see. I'll tell you what, you'd be lucky if that one, yeah, it's sort of, is centre. But anyway, you'll see the 2004s, they're always playing up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, working at Moonby, yep. Was you on the hoop throw? Win a watch, win $10. The hoops you can never get over. My next door neighbour used to have one. He did that at the show every year. It was just a tiny, small, little 8-foot wide caravan, and that's all it was the blue mat at the back and the squares. And on each one was, was a watch or $10 or whatever, and you had to throw the ring and get it on there. He used to give me free throws, and I still couldn't get those rotten things on there. But he could, but I couldn't, The ring is, the square fits in there absolutely perfect. That ring basically has to come down. It can't go on an angle. Well, it can. It's got to be like 1 degree where it just clips and goes over. Or better still, straight down. That's what I was trying to do. Frisbee it to go straight down on it. But yeah, extremely hard. Oh, okay. Oh, right. So, yeah, so those the pyro. Those are the fireworks. That's pretty cool. Might be a bit loud on the ears, I suppose. I don't know. Industrial deafness could be a problem with that, would it, Sim? Is there a 1 on there? Yeah, there is. So the stain made it look like it's not there. Right. 1901 to 200. 1 night, yeah. Anyway, it's there. Yeah. Oh, right. Cooking the meals and filming. Yeah. Look, I love fireworks. I told you, I filmed out here for the New Year's, the Chinese Lunar out here. It was tops. I put it on the computer. I just haven't done anything and formatted it, made it into a video. But I might do a shorts. So shorts are starting to pay up from today onwards. Anyone on YouTube that have agreed to all the terms, shorts will start being, you start getting paid for shorts because obviously they worked out a way to stick ads into the shorts now. Let's gouge it up. Jeez, what's going on here? Is this nothing happening? Oh, look, a 16, and I needed a 16 for my set. It's too bad it wasn't embedded, Nick. Anyway, 2014, 22 mil, 2015, 1.4 mil, 2016, 2.1 mil, 2017, 1.9, 2018, 2 mil. So you get 5 of them in a set. I got a few nice ones the other day. I got like 4 2017s that are like, and 2 2015, no, 1 2015, just absolutely, almost uncirculated. Couldn't believe it. I've talked so much that that's bad luck. That's it. I've actually done that $240 worth. Yeah, so let me just get rid of this. How's that? I'll get rid of that. That darken it down a bit. I'll just bring it over what I've got here. So those 3, I'm going to check them. They're no rotate there, but I'm going to be checking them for the large head, small head on there, because I'm pretty sure one of them is a small head, and there's only like 0.1 of a mil difference. Extremely hard. Oh, look, I haven't looked over here to talk to anybody. I saw that because on my screen, some stuff pops up on the screen on the camera, but everything's on the screen to my left. But it's off to the left, obviously. Ha ha ha! You'll have to buy him one. It doesn't matter if you want to not sim. It's $1 a day, unless you got memberships and everything else. That's what you get, about $1 a day. On the views, most people out there, yeah. And if they're doing more than $2.50 a day, then that's absolutely fantastic. Seriously. it doesn't pay. You don't get nothing. Nothing at all. About 4 cents a day for each video is what it works out. What am I looking for? Oh, no, I've got it here. That's it, done that. Is that another one? Yeah, so I've got 4 of them, and like I said, it's just to check. Oh, is that a rotate? Did have a rotate? No. Just to check the distance to the small head, large head. That's upside down. And then I got 3 2022 gash, 2 2021 gash, 3 2019. So 1, 2, 3. They're in wrong order. 21, 20, 21 donate. 2003. Not worried about that because I didn't get a pair to show you. That one's just for me to check in the one on there, so that's not counted. Dino and what was that one? 2016 Anzacs. Yeah, so they're just. I'm pretty sure one of them is the small head, so I'll keep them there. One of them's a small head. I'm checking it. It'd be just like the $2. Just that minor difference. Okay, so what I get? 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, and probably, yeah, let's say 13, and that was out of the whole lot, including this morning, which would have been $320 all up. Yeah, so anyway, 14, 10%, 320, 32, 5%, 16, 3 to 5%. There you go. Falls in there, 4% overall, complete. Yeah, it always falls in there, seriously. It really does. So that's it. I'm out of here. Oh, my pie's in the oven. I told you it was a stupid thing to put me pie. When did the alarm go off? Well, I've been here 57 minutes now. So that was 20 into it. So that my pie's been sitting in the oven for 37 minutes. Damn, forgot about that. I thought it was stupid to put on anyway, but I was going to eat it while I was doing this. Because this morning I nearly stopped doing the video because I felt really sick because I hadn't eaten. And then I did this, and just as I was going to go on, I thought I'd better put a pie on there, but I was thinking it might be the same situation. Anyway, I didn't even get to eat it. Yeah, no worries, bud. I hope you like what I sent you. They're really cool. Really cool. Oh yeah, got to get the dead horse, man. Yeah, that's it. Every bite has to have the sauce on it, you know. Every bite has to have it. And I love putting it on, even more on the very end, because I love crust. I don't know about everyone out there, that crusty bit at the end. That's like, you know, if a seagull took that, mate, he'd be getting Hs'CFs down his throat. That's for sure. I don't know if you know what Hs'CFs do to seagulls, but it makes them pop. They blow up. Yeah. Fruit pie. Yeah, I got fruit pies here. Actually, I've got chocolate hot cross buns. They're alright too. Toasted. So I'm going to have one of them. Anyway, I'm starving. I'm talking about food. I've got to go and eat, man. I'm like starving. I've got to go into my shed and get my food. My daily food intake will be in there waiting for me right now. It'll be overcooked. Oh, okay. Oh, well. It's in one of those little air fryers, you know. Brilliant. Recommend getting one of them. Just having the shed in the garage or the shed. House doesn't get hot. Cook roast in there. I do everything in there. Everything in there. Really good. Cheap. Anyway, so poor seagulls. Yeah, I hate seagulls. They're lice-ridden, dirty, horrible things. I don't like them. But I like feeding them chips though. You know? Driving them nuts anyway. You know, it's good watching 34 of them trying to murder each other just to get a chip. That's pretty cool. Flying rats. They are. They are flying rats. That's for sure, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon we should all be able to have, you know, your slug guns still. I used to love having them. They can't hurt, no, I don't know why they stopped that. But anyway, they're pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going. Have a good lunchtime. Have a good day. I've got to go back to the bank, drop these off. And yes, I will be getting some more coins. Definitely. No doubt. Every day. So yes. So anyway, I'll catch everyone real soon. And I've got, yeah, hashtag meat pie. Yeah, that's it. And I've got... of course, I got all your notes on anyway. I'll get all your notifications. Don't worry, everything comes through. And so I'm waiting for Spud's note on one of them. So yeah, enjoy the day, whatever you're going to do. And my granddad used to eat pigeon pie, you know that. And the snails, from it back. All wartime stuff, man. All wartime stuff, what they had to eat and what they still ate after it. Yep. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, so anyway, that was back in Wales. But yeah, so tough times. Yeah, escargot. Yeah, well, it was. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they ate them, no problems at all. From outside, yeah. They're no special snails as far as I know. They just feed them, you know, the ones that don't, they feed them lettuce and good foods and stuff, you know. Oh, bring back the BB guns. Oh, mate, for sure. I used to love them. The only thing is, you can buy the little darts that go in them, you know, I used to get the little poison darts and little darts, you know, so you can go rabbiting. So you can do some damage, you know, with the little darts in those. They're not just little slugs that can go in there. I also love putting the matches in there and shooting them out because it shoots out and it lights the match. That's pretty good. Used to shoot each other, you know, put each other on fire. That's why I always was like firecrackers all over, stick them in your pockets, all that shit too. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff we used to do. Yeah, anyhow, I'm going to go and eat. I'm starving. Have a good day. Yeah, rescue the pie. I will. Yeah, I'm going to have to. It's going to be crunchy though, mate. So you know, there's nothing better than, you know, a crunchy crust on a pie, and it doesn't burn your lips, and the roof of your mouth. That's probably the worst one. It's the roof of your mouth. That don't go for ages. So I'll put up with everything else. But anyway, it should be nice, just the right temperature. I can gobble it down with half a bottle of sauce, and yeah. All right, later everybody. Thanks for dropping in, and yeah, have a good day. I'll see everybody later. Well, you'll see me or my coins anyway, at least. All right, ta-da. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, I'm around.